Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Morbid Nexus and I'm here again with
Johnny Santos.
and he was playing what today?
Drytron. That's deck.
Drytron. Drytron, alright. We haven't seen Drytron in a while, so why don't you what was your record today?
4-0 today.
4-0?
I dropped one duel today.
One
Duel versus Runic for Higher Sprite. Shout out to Joel.
Okay. Alright. You want to show us what you ran today? Did we go for it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
So,
right, let's go.
shout out to everybody in the shop. Shout out to everybody for the tournament today. 25 plus people, whatever. The first place was Fax and Matt. So that was nice. So we'll go into. I decided to run Drytron. It's been 10 months since I played this deck, so I wanted to run it because there's so many good things about it. And obviously we get Ben 10 at 3. So who doesn't want Ben 10 at 3 if you play Drytron? Plus the 2 orange comes up, 2 orange lights. So definitely wanted to see how it piloted. And I knew I was gonna do well. I was hoping that my opponents did not main draw for the event today and are Vicious, since there are not many people maining Vicious, but only the Vanquish players. So I took advantage of that, and I faced my matches were tough on paper because I faced round 1. It was Sprite. It was Sprite, which I got evenly locked. Matt, shout out to Matt. That was scary. I barely won that one. Round 2, it was Runic for Higher Sprite. 2-1 that one. And then Cash, I had Cash round 3, I 2-0 that one. And then I had Furniture Lab round 4, and I 2-0 that one as well. So definitely only won 1 dice roll, so I went second all 3 games, and it was good. So I'll show you guys the spice.
Okay.
So the standard for the engine, I like to max out. I don't like to break on Drytron. I like to go all gas, no brakes, like Ivan says. We'll go 3 alpha, 3 zeta, 3 gamma, 2 deltas. Almost played the 3rd delta, but I wanted to make some room. Okay, so that's for the Drytron, the names, at least for the monster names. Then we'll go for the rituals, the best card in the deck, triple Ben 10. You know, some people get PTSD. I got banished one time versus Cash. One of them got banished, and I still had 2 more, so that was good. Natasha, my favorite card in the whole deck. Natasha steal everything, Borosor, OTK. Draconits, I love it. I'm about to get the collector's rare. For the rituals, that's all we do. And then for the fairies, we just do diviner. 1 diviner. The second is not needed. You cited this out sometimes, but it does come clutch versus for the end test play, even versus floodgates and stuff like that. So then 2 orange, which we love having the second one. It's beautiful, it's amazing. And win con going first most of the time. If we do go first, Vanish Ruler. Toxic, a lot of people don't like it, but we only won because of this today once. That's it. So it's not like the main win con. We can win many different ways with this deck, and that's what I love about it. This is not, we don't need this to win. I side deck this every game after every game 1, going second. Pretty dope for the fairies. Nothing crazy there with the ratios. For spells and Drytron stuff, more engine. Medionis, obviously, just 1, obviously, so we don't need more than that. 3 Novas, we max out on these that we want to. I know some people play 2, so we do the 1, so 3-1 is my favorite ratio. We still max out on the Cyber Emergency, consistency. We want to see 2, 3 names, not 1 or 2 names. We want to see 3 names, every single 3, 4 names, 3, 4 names, 3, 4 names. 2 preps, that's all you need. Another name, Foolish, saying everything. It's relevant. And then we got the 1 callback. They draw me, hopefully, and then also for, it depends. This is pretty self-explanatory for the callback. So for this deck, this is the only deck that I personally do not play hand traps in the main. Only deck that I'm okay playing board breakers only, regardless of the format, because it has amazing synergy with the Drytron engine. So we chose to play, have a good one guys. We chose to play Triple Droplet as the go second cards. We went with Triple Dark Ruler. Don't love this card, but in Drytron I do, because the strategy of the deck. 2 tactics, pseudo go second, you can argue, and then the other go to second, 2 main level goals. Anything that makes a board, I don't care if I lose all the dice rolls. So obviously we know that more than likely I'm gonna see this. A lot of times Delta gets you into them. You draw a lot of a Delta, often you bait. And then, but very high chance to see at least one of them. And if I see one dark ruler, I will break any sprite board, cash, etc. This, yeah, pretty much for that. Sorry, big time board breakers.
And how many is that in main?
41. We're playing 41.
Okay.
41 in the main deck. We're gonna go with extra deck. Standard for the most part, except I might do some changes. But again, this is competing with it and see what works, what doesn't. But I might make room for something else. 2 Fafnir, best card on the extra deck. We love it. Foucault, which we end up on more often now than we used to. For Sue's play as well. Lewis for the Nightingale for the Sue's play. We know one of the best cards that actually does come up. Beatrice. It came up clutch today, and an awkward play that I had to with a diviner and bring back a Benton, and that's my only play available to send a name, because that name will unclog the rest of my hand and actually help me finish on something. And then the Sue package just down there in this, which actually comes up. Sue was MVP today, definitely putting a lot of work today. For the links, we're just gonna do Thousand Eyes, Relinquish Anima. Actually, that's not Thousand Eyes. Oh. And then the Thundermoto, this one, the new one. I used it once today only, so it wasn't too impactful. This one actually does come up. It came up today, clutch time, big time. And then for the tools, right here, Pop, Sand, you already know. Natasha steal a lot of things, and it's very easy to link climb here. It's actually very relevant versus everything in the meta right now, so want to just point that out. Came out versus a Fenrir, came up versus Sprite. Yeah, so everything right now here literally hits every deck pretty much. And then just the last 2 Entis, and then which is good because today I didn't have another name, and the diviner play got me the ritual that actually helped me to get game. But yeah, yeah, okay. So 15, yeah. 15. So the only change that I might make is like take the Nightingale possibly out and then put either a second Zeus, or take the Nightingale out and add the I forgot what it was. Oh, the Link Karibo, just in case, so we can protect the Vantage Ruler at time. But this is so good. This card is so good that it's okay. It didn't come up today, but like for the future, it might.
Yeah, data camp against me when I Zeused in the wrong column.
Yeah. And and then also another thing that a lot of people don't really be watching the zones, which is fine, and we can take advantage of this. Novas, going second, Alpha, Nova, make Alpha just steal something. Also here, when you lava golem them, and you're already on that zone, and you just go here, you take it, and you already know. Especially after a Nova, it's amazing. It's super fun, and if they don't know, if they never seen that, they have an usual shocked face. So for the side deck, this is the only right here. This is where I put the hand traps, and they all have a purpose because I have the board breakers already. So we go with triple draw. In my opinion, still the most impactful hand trap of the format. Yeah, it's everything. Literally, you can hit Sprite if they don't play around the starter and on the draw face. You hit Cash, you hit Sprite on the main. You hit pretty much everything right now. Runic for hire, anything Runic. Yeah, very relevant. Not gonna face a mirror, so I'm not even gonna say a mirror. But yeah, it came up today once or twice. And then the other only hand trap that I play is the Ghost Build MVP from the side deck, just because I side deck this every game 2 and then game 3. So after game 1's going first, even if I win or not, I'm gonna put the 3 ghost spells for the bestials. I know everybody and their moms and their grandma are gonna put bestials against me game 2s and game 3s if we get to a game 3. So I put the 3 ghost spells, and we definitely are gonna counter those bestials, and then so we can play and we can go Drytron, go boom. So backward removal, only backward removal, triple twisters. Only thing I need, that's it. It's free in Drytron, we know. So yeah, nothing more. That's all I need, I think, for backward removal. Then for go first, this is, so actually I play a 3rd lava golem actually for go second. 3rd lava golem. I think I like it at 2. It was either cutting dark ruler to 2 and 3 lava golems in the main, or 2 lava golems, 3 dark ruler, and I liked it like that. That way, just in case I have to divine or vanities if I go first. So 5 cards left on the side deck. I go anti-spell package just because we can definitely like have a big impact, especially if they can out the ruler on a clutch game 3. They can imperm or something like that. Then at least we can hold them. Or if they don't have an imperm and they have a dark ruler, we can definitely stop that. And just anything branded, anything runic, everything. Even though they can chain to this, yeah. And I will put it still against Sorcel. And yeah, just trying to lock him in the spice of the side deck for these locals. Stormy Mirror first. There you go. Matt's favorite card.
Yeah.
Definitely. So the purpose of this, I said, you know what? I have 2 spots left for go first, and I'm definitely gonna do. I was thinking judgments and go Sullen Judgments to, but then I was like, no, because if I go to game 3, I don't want to put judgments if I go first, and then rely on if somebody to beat me in time. So the purpose of this was because if we go, the thought process was if this is sometimes. Most of the time, you're gonna have this and more, so you'll be able to protect this, with either Foucault, or you'll be able to protect with the other fairy, which helps that one. But a lot of times, if we don't, and we have to waste all the resources, spend all the resources on this, and that's all we got. And they do have the out, the storming. If I didn't see Santos or something like that, if I saw this of a Delta or just on my starting hand, definitely this could be the game, because if they can put everything on the board and try to go battle, and I can resolve this, like. That literally could be the FTK right there, because the following turn, they're not going to have muscle on the field. They can't special after that. So if they don't have any other way to literally bring back all the muscles in the field, and after they fully extend, put the whole board, it's going to be GG the next game, because I'm going to have Drytrons and Grave, and then they can't special summon. So that was kind of like the thought process. I'm like, protect the ruler at all costs. And definitely nobody's going to expect this for sure. Extra deck monsters back to the extra deck. Your hand goes back, and then I still keep my ruler. So that was the thought process behind it. It didn't come up today just because I 2-0'd all my matches except one. So, but definitely I want to keep messing with this. And yeah, it's a good card in case they, also in time, in case they game 3, they trying to break the board. I bricked or anything like that. Worst case scenario, they're trying to go. And then if this saves me, so I can get a game and a late game, then good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today.
All right, this has been Johnny Santos with his Drytron first place. Drytron.
Drytron best deck. Drytron go. Brrr.